Hello Aquarius, this is Michelle and I'm here to do your June 2020 card reading and also tarot cards. This month we're going to use the Bicycle 1885 deck. It's a lot of fun. There are a lot of bicycle motifs, especially in the court cards. And I'll also bring in a few cards from the Golden Tarot by Kat Black, and then an affirmation card at the end for you from Divine Doors by Andre and Gracia. All right, so those are the cards we'll be using. The other thing that I just wanted to mention was that YouTube has given me a community channel, a community tab. All right, so I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit, but I can tell you that if something happens and I cannot post a reading for you, a monthly reading, I'll leave a message there. That probably only applies to a few of you, but in case you do come to the channel and you're wondering, oh, what happened to Michelle? I'll mention something there. I don't anticipate that, but it's just something I wanted to mention. All right, so these are the messages for my Aquarius friends. Month of June, my goodness. Okay, I just heard the cards are ready, and it's because I've been shuffling them for so long previously. So, but they are ready, and we have the Joker reversed on the bottom of the deck. Okay, there is the Joker upright. It's a queen on a bicycle. What a very quirky and fun Joker. We can see the spades on her sleeves suggesting air. And we have her reversed. Goodness, 10 of spades on underneath that. That's interesting. All right, so we'll just sort of keep that in mind as we move along. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. All right, there she is. I'm sort of holding off a little bit on giving a read on this. I want to see what else comes up. But I am picking up this, and I feel that for some of you, it's like there's going to be like a big shift, I want to say, in behavior. Like the way that you've been doing things one way for a while, and I think it's possible that you may just feel like, okay, I'm just gonna turn that right around. Now I'm going to. It's almost like this is the one side of me, and now here's the other side of me, and so I'm going to attend to that other side of me. Ace of Spades. Goodness gracious, what strong cards coming up initially. And the Four of Clubs, all right. And the Seven of Spades, we could say reversed. Let's see what messages come in if there's a reversal involved. Well, I feel that for some of the Aquarius people, it can feel a bit like, you've been in a rut for a while. Okay, so let me say that. It's like I've just sort of been stuck right in the same, I'm seeing almost like it's almost like a spiral, but it's like I just kind of going around in this circle. All right, so it's this idea that's coming into me. It's like if you keep doing the same things, you'll keep getting the same results, if that makes sense. And I think that you're seeing that, like you can see it, like I keep doing this and I keep getting the same result. And I think there's a knowing deep inside that in order to get a new result, that there has to be a big shift or some kind of a change. Might actually even be a little change, okay? So a little shift sometimes can lead to very big significant changes. It depends on the situation. I think for some of you though, it's been like a little difficult to figure out exactly what that shift should look like. All right, so I'm hearing a question. Okay, this question is coming up. What can I change in my life? Could be small. What like small shift change could I make in my life that would move me out of this particular pattern that I'm in, where I'm seeing something and I don't like the result? right? So that is the question. That is the question. And it could be that you are searching for an answer right now, and the answer isn't coming up like really quickly or easily. It could be this is kind of a tough problem, actually. I think a lot of us find ourselves in this position where, we know we're kind of at this point where we're sensing like, you know what, I just really kind of don't like this one certain thing about my life. And I keep getting the same result. The same thing has been happening over and over. I know I need to make a shift and a change, but what exactly should that be? Okay, let's continue on. The Five of Spades, the King of Diamonds, equivalent to Earth, and the Ten of Diamonds. Wow. All right, I'm going to say there's actually some really, really good news in here. Amidst some of the difficulties for some of the Aquarius people, I want to say that the financial outlook actually looks pretty good right now. I know that's amazing to hear when people are having so many problems right now financially, but it could be that there is some income coming in, something flowing in. All right, for some of you, I'm just going to give an example. For some of you, it could be like government assistance, like, okay, I'm just going to say like that extra 600 on top of the 450. All right, you know what I'm talking about, okay? If you're getting that, that's actually some good news, right? Practically speaking, in practical terms, right now at this moment, it could be that there's some money coming in. For some of you, it could have to do with family money coming in. Let me say that. So some of you, there's family money coming in right now, and that's a really good news. All right, it can help you. It can actually help you like buy some time to figure out exactly how you're going to change things moving forward. And the thing is that, some of these changes that we're undergoing they're really difficult. All right, so I'm just going to acknowledge that. These are some difficult things going on, no question about it. But I do feel that in a practical sense, that there, maybe not emotional sense, but in a practical sense, in a more rational sense, there are some opportunities coming in for some of the Aquarius folks that have made it to this reading, if you're resonating. Okay, let's continue on. The Six of Hearts. I want to scooch that in there. There we go. The Nine of Clubs, we might say reversed. And the King of Hearts. That would be equivalent to a water sign if we were thinking about the zodiac. A water sign, all right, so that would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm going to say this, Aquarius, the cards are saying to be patient. Be patient with yourself. I'm almost picking up this image of like really doing something really kind for yourself. Aquarius actually as a sign can be very concerned on externally what's happening with a lot of other people. And in fact is known for humanitarianism, like doing a lot of stuff for other people. And the cards are suggesting to me, for some of you, if this has been kind of a difficult time, to do something kind for yourself. That kindness can actually be patience. Kind of being patient with everything that's going on and allowing things to develop. The cards are saying that you have put a lot of work into something. It could be a career. It could be an ambition. It could be a talent that you have. You've put a lot of work into it and you've made some significant accomplishments. The cards are saying, I don't want to say congratulations. That doesn't sound particularly, it's not like almost enough. it's almost like the cards are saying, I admire you, or we admire you for the work that you have done in light of all of the difficulties that there have been. This could be actually even over the course of a lifetime, I want to say. And so what I'm picking up from this King of Hearts really is to love yourself, support yourself, and see all of the good that you have brought into this world, that you bring into this world, and all of the goodness that you have, I want to say, embodied as a person. That is the message coming through for you, Aquarius. Support yourself as you go through this transition. This looks like a big transition. Support yourself as you go through this transition. What can you do to make yourself feel better in this moment? What exactly does that look like? How can you love yourself? How can you support yourself? I feel that that is going to go a long way towards, I want to say, getting you through this transition. All right, let's continue. And I'm only asking for 3 cards from the tarot. 3 cards as perhaps an additional message of encouragement, some insight. Let's take a look. The 8 of Cups reversed. Okay, so here it is upright. That familiar concept of walking away from something and some darkness around. But it's reversed. The 9 of Swords upright, very similar to the traditional Rider-Waite, so I'm sure you're familiar with it and you recognize it. The difference is that this is a man. The dog here, also, this is a difference. This little doggy looks like a Labrador retriever wanting to help, really sensing the turmoil and wanting to help. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Let's take a look at her upright because it's such a beautiful card. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, all right, so there it is. Let's pick these cards up and take a look at what message is coming through. I do feel that with the 8 of Cups, I do feel that there is that sense that we talked about with this first row here of just understanding that something isn't working and that we need to walk away from something that isn't working. But I do feel with the reversal that there is still some confusion about exactly how to do it or what to do. So this is a confirmation on the first row. I do feel that the 9 of Swords is telling me that for some of the Aquarius people, this is actually more bothersome. Right? It's really, I want to say, almost like a weight on the mind, knowing that this change has to occur and take place. It's almost like the sense that I can't rest until I know what to do. That's what I'm picking up. I cannot rest until I know exactly what to do here. And so I see you really working the problem. I don't see you, as the 9 of Swords might suggest, being distraught. I don't see that. I just see you very focused on working the problem, and it's almost like an obsession a little bit, like I'm sort of obsessed with this. I do feel that this little doggy is coming through very strongly to me, and I feel that there are perhaps, I want to say, angels, saints, spirit guides in the metaphysical realm that wish to assist you. They might actually have messages for you. So for those of you that meditate or connect with the metaphysical realm, you might be receiving messages of encouragement about this. I do feel that until this gets resolved, in your mind that it's going to feel just a little bit difficult to really move ahead with that sort of, I want to say, complete or more thorough sense of knowing exactly where to go. All right, now I'm going to be honest with you, Aquarius. I feel like this reading leaves us a little bit in the middle. And so for the month of June, let's get back to the important message in the final row. For those of you resonating, if you are feeling like things are just going to be unresolved for a while in the month of June, I'm going to continue to work on this and think about what changes I want to make. Okay, I'm going to continue. This card popped out, A Moment's Joy. We'll leave that out just in case. Oh, I'm pretty sure that wasn't popping out. That was me. But for those of you, I feel that are kind of in the midst of things, and you're just really feeling like I need to work out this problem, the cards are saying to be patient, love yourself, do something really kind for yourself, and it could be that in that moment that you find some answers also. I mean, what is that thing? I'm going to take a nice relaxing bath. I'm going to light a candle. I'm just going to let my mind go. I'm just going to let it all go for a bit. I'm going to take a walk through the beautiful park, the leaves. I'm going to feel the summer breeze, right? This kind of thing, I feel that it's almost like when you turn your mind off, that an answer can come. All right, that is the message that needed to come through for you, Aquarius. Let's take a look at a final card. We're going to take a look at that other one that popped out as well. So that's 2. That's like a bonus card for you. Wow. This card really reminds me of the 5 of Pentacles for some reason. Well, not for some reason. There's this door. It almost looks like to a church, a Gothic church, and there's a little bit of snow or ice here. And so I feel what I'm picking up is the sense of there is warmth and light inside. There is warmth and light inside for Aquarius. In those moments, perhaps, that you can take some time out, be good to yourself, just turn the mind off, allow yourself to rest, love yourself at that time. And I feel that you are going to find some really, I want to say, strength in peace and love. Let's take a look at the message Change Beckons, clearly associated with this reading. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. My goodness, that card and that message could not be more, I want to say, perfectly aligned with this reading. Absolutely. And the change is happening. We might have to sit with it for a while in order for everything to sift out, but do not be alarmed. Change beckons today. Let's take a look at this other door that popped out, the sense of purity that comes through with just these white doors. I really feel that this relates to that idea that I had about just finding a way to shut the mind off for a little while, to give yourself some peace. What works for you? And here, a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, this is what I see for you in the month of June. To find that place where everything just stands still, you can be in the moment and at peace. Yes, there is a great deal of change and things going on in the environment. They will be there, but the cards are suggesting to please find some peace for your own self during this time. It will do you a world of good, and also I feel that it will have an important effect on all the people that are associated with you. Aquarius, that's your reading for June 2020. Thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure and a privilege to read for you always, and I'll see you next time.